Hi guys, and welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. I can't think of a better way than to start out with 2 ribeye steaks frying in the pan. My husband wasn't home from work yet. I don't run the grill, so I am just frying these up in a little bit of butter. They have been seasoned with just salt and pepper and come to room temperature before I put them in the pan. Here are my black beans, just 1 can. I added in some salsa and some onions. Those have cooked down. I'm going to reheat those when it's time for us to eat. I cooked those a little bit earlier. And now we're going to move on to the cilantro lime rice. I cooked up some basmati rice from Trader Joe's. I added in some cilantro, some lime, a little bit of dry chicken base, salt and pepper. Delicious. I can put a recipe below for that. So that is pretty much ready. And we are going to make burrito bowls tonight, copycat Chipotle burrito bowls. So I have the steaks here. I just did those maybe 3 minutes on each side, maybe not even that long, 2 minutes on each side maybe. And then I just took those off, let them rest for a minute, and then we started building our bowls. So we put rice on the bottom, beans on top of that. We put a little bit, or I did, I don't know if James had as much lettuce. I had quite a bit of lettuce. Then we did some cheese, and then after the steaks rested, we carved those up, and those weren't huge steaks, but they sure made a plenty. I had some fresh guacamole, some extra cilantro on the sides, some sour cream, and some salsa. These were amazing. So filling. Like we could barely make it through our bowls. I highly recommend making a recipe like this. Alright guys, it's breakfast for dinner for tonight. This is just what sounded good to us. So I scrambled up some eggs with a little bit of cheese in there. I made some of these little crispy potato rounds, some avocado, some toast, and some bacon. So breakfast for dinner tonight. It smells good, looks good, and we're going to dive right in. Alright, for tonight's dinner, one of our very favorites, ham and beans over cornbread. We serve that alongside potato cakes and some chicken smoked sausage with sauerkraut. This was just the chicken garlic smoked sausage by Hillshire Farms, I believe. I just browned that up in the skillet, put in some sauerkraut, and let that simmer together. It is such a quick and easy and very delicious meal to serve alongside anything, really. And so now I'm going to show you how to make potato cakes. Alright, I may have showed how to make this before on my channel. I think I have, but I'm going to throw the footage in here. I have a pretty good size amount of leftover mashed potatoes. We had some company. I made a huge bowl of potatoes and we didn't go through them all. So leftover mashed potatoes, that's what you need to make potato cakes. So I have my cold mashed potatoes. I've added in about, I'd say 2/3 cup of flour, I believe. And so, like I have said, I think in past videos, you just want to make your potatoes thicker and a little pasty in a way. That's what holds them together when you go to fry them. Otherwise, I'm not sure how they would turn out. They would probably just, run, I guess. So you need something to sort of bind those mashed potatoes together. So that's the flour. And then you saw the cup of water there. You just kind of want to pour that in. I've started with 1 full cup. I don't think I used the whole thing. So that was probably, I don't know, maybe 1/3 to 1/2 cup that I poured in there. So you just want to feel a thickened mixture there with your mashed potatoes. Once you kind of get that all very well incorporated, you can just kind of tell that it's thickened up. More than likely, that's going to be the right consistency to fry these things up in your skillet. So I've got them all mixed, and now we're going to get to frying. And here's a look at my smoked sausages simmering there in my sauerkraut. And there are my ham and beans. They have cooked all day. Just kind of have them turned down there. Now I'm going to start turning these potato cakes. I cook these pretty low and slow. I want them to be warm all the way through. plus golden brown on the outside. So if you cook them too high, they'll get crispy and brown on the outside, but they won't be hot all the way through. So some of these I'm kind of passing over because I know they need a little bit more time. So that's the key. You don't want to turn them too soon. Give them time to form that crust on the bottom, then flip them over and let them start forming the crust on the other side. And there you have it, one plate down and just a few left. Put some salt on those things while they're good and hot. They are delicious. All right, I pulled some pulled pork out of my freezer, and tonight I made Cuban sandwiches. These were such a hit a couple weeks ago when I made them. I will link that video below. Make sure and go and watch it. But oh my goodness, Cuban sandwiches are just one of our favorites. And then I just served a simple sweet potato on the side with some butter and brown sugar. And then on to the next night's dinner, again, continuing to use up the rest of the pulled pork. I made grilled cheese sandwiches with pulled pork, barbecue sauce, and American cheese. Served some tater tots and some mozzarella cheese sticks that I did in the air fryer on the side. If you haven't tried a grilled cheese with pulled pork and barbecue sauce, you should. So, so good. All right, guys, what you're looking at here is a delicious chicken mixture. It's got some mayonnaise in there. It's got some cream soup in there. Here's the problem. I forgot to film the rest of this whole thing. Oh my goodness. But I'm going to show you here some of the components for this chicken lasagna. That's right, chicken lasagna. It is so good. It's my mother-in-law's recipe. We absolutely love it. I intended to show you this whole thing, but I actually cooked this meal and took it down to my son and daughter-in-law's house. They just had a new baby recently, and so in the midst of the hubbub of the day, I forgot to finish filming. So here's just a super short clip of what I have. If you want to see this video, leave me a comment down below and I will make a video of this. But I'm showing you here, I spray cooking spray on top of my foil anytime I'm doing a lasagna or anything that's cheese topped. That way the cheese won't stick to the foil while it's baking. So drop me a comment below if you want me to make this and show the whole thing. Okay, you guys, I've already got the cover on this one, but I'm going to show you two more that I'm making. They are so easy. Probably everybody in the world makes them already, but just in case you don't, I'm going to show it to you. This one, and I have one more in my fridge. There it is. Another one. Those are the raspberry ones. And so the next two that I'm getting ready to do will be topped with cherry. So let me show you. Here is an ingredient, here is an ingredient, here is an ingredient, and then I am making two at a time. So I've already made two, now I'm making two more. In my mixing bowl here, 2 cream cheeses, 2 cups of sugar, regular white sugar. And you just cream the fire out of those until they're done. And then you're gonna mix in the Cool Whip, divide them between the graham cracker crust, and put your choice of topping on the top. And so we grew up having these in a 9x13, not a pie shell, and they were called Cherry Delights. You could call it a no-bake cheesecake, I think. Anyhow, these are little Valentine prizes for my kids. Shh, don't tell. For each of my sons and my daughter-in-law. So how about that? I'm gonna get this mixed with my Cool Whip, and then I'll show you as I get the topping put on. All right, look at this beautiful cream cheesy goodness. So it's cream cheese and sugar. If you're just making one pie, 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, 1 cup of sugar, 1 8-ounce of Cool Whip, whip topping, 1 graham cracker pie crust, and then topping of your choice, cherry, blueberry, raspberry, whatever you good and well please. I think it probably tastes yummy. So I'm gonna get my Cool Whip mixed in. Okay guys, once you get this all incorporated, I wanna show you. It's very, very thick. And then once it sits in the refrigerator, it sets up even more. So when you slice it, you're gonna get a nice clean slice and it's gonna stay put together. Cool Whip, cream cheese, and sugar, y'all. Look at that. All right, so I'm gonna get this in my pie shell. Again, I'm on my phone. I don't have my tripod going right now with my camera, so you're getting cell phone footage today. All right, and here you go. Here are the ones topped with cherry. Now, I generally don't put cherry clear out to the edge. For one, I like the way it looks. And for two, those little domed caps tend to, you know, you can see this one. I didn't go clear out to the edge and it still barely fits on. So I split the 1 can of cherries between, and I think this is just perfect. You can definitely do 1 whole can each, but you can tell by looking, that'd be a whole lot of cherries on one pie, which nothing wrong with that. The more cherries, the better, right? Anyhow, this is how they turned out. So whip one of these up, seriously, very quick. Well, thank you, my friends, for watching. I hope you found some dinner inspiration. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you've not. Come on back for the next What's for Dinner video. Hope to have another one up next week. This week was just some quick and easy meals, things that we've been having around here when life gets busy and you need something quick. That's kind of what we had in this particular video, along with that delicious dessert. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back for the next one, and I'll see you around the next time. Thanks for watching.